Hey guys, happy energy reading. I'm Terry. It's so great to see you. So today we have a weekend energy reading. So it's going to go from today, Thursday, all the way through Sunday. But just know that these are timeless readings. So that means that whenever you're listening to this, that is when this message will be applicable. Now, this is a group collective reading, which means not all this information is going to resonate with everyone. So just take what does, toss what doesn't. And if you would like something more personal, more private, you can always work with me one-on-one and book yourself a reading through my site, terihuberman.com. So we're just going to get all up in there. Oh, just really quick before, because it's been a while since I've reminded everybody, just know that you have more control over your life than you think you do. So whenever you see a psychic, a medium, a healer, a counselor, a coach, whatever, whoever, just know that your own choices, your own decisions create your own personal reality and your own experience here on planet Earth. And the more that you can kind of drown out or lull out all those outside voices, the stronger your intuition will become as you practice listening more and more what it is that you say, you think, you feel. So don't let folks like me influence you. We're just giving potentials and possibilities. Ultimately, your choices make your own reality, okay? So never forget that. You have a lot more control in this life than you think you do. So with that, we shall begin. All right, so I asked Team Terry, I'm like, all right, what do you want me to tell the folks? What do you want the folks to know out there? And I heard, why do they complicate things? And I said, oh my God, yes, Spirit, yes. This weekend is going to be a weekend for us to simplify. No reason to make things complicated. When we complicate things, they end up being nothing like they're supposed to be or they should have been to begin with, right? So we have a tendency to really overanalyze and really be very criticizing of not only ourselves, but any actions that we take and of other people. So we've got the whole judgment factor that goes on there, right? That, of course, is human ego. It's that inner critic inside of us. It's that little voice that tells us we're not what our inner being really is. So here's the thing, you guys. This weekend, we are going to be called to simplify things. If you miss someone, let them know. If you want to make plans with someone, I'm not sure how you're going to plan something with someone. Maybe a Zoom call, maybe a phone call, or an email exchange. Whatever. Plan it, okay? Sitting there mulling, marinating, and obsessing about situations and scenarios and people and all of those things is just going to lead us on this hunt for us to have something happen in a particular way. So our perfectionism might be up and running, okay, this weekend as well. So perfectionism definitely makes us do things over and over and over and over and over until it's what our own personal idea of perfection is. Perfection, right? And it's all because we want to be accepted, we don't want to be rejected, we don't want to be abandoned, we're not worthy enough, blah, 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 blah. Yes, yes. So this weekend, we're being called to simplify things. Don't overthink things. Just see what's gonna go on. How can I make this more simple is probably a good prompt for us to look into how we can make something more simple. Yes? Yes. Maybe something you can do, because this is something that just popped into my head. I'm in real creative mode personally with my business. I'm creating a lot of things right now, which feels really good to do, but I tend to get overwhelmed when there's too many things. So I do a brain dump. I write down everything that I need to do on a piece of paper so that I don't have to keep it here. It's all out there. And then I just go and I cross things off as I accomplish them. Even little things like meditation, go for a walk, walk the dog. I do put on my list because it's taking up mental space and it is complicating things for me because it's one extra thing to think about, right? So organization might be something that you can do to help simplify things this weekend. So really, whenever we're feeling that overwhelmed sensation or that perfectionism sensation, it's important for us to just sort of stop and go, okay, how can I make this easier right now? So that's going to be a prompt or a guide for us this weekend. Let me pull some cards for us so we can see what the implementation tools are going to be, even though I just shared some of them with you. But, you know, we'll see what the cards say. What do the cards say, Terry? What do the cards say? So it's just really important to understand that the theme of this weekend is going to be to simplify. And again, I keep coming back to, and it's probably because Venus stations direct today. So, you know, she'll be in her shadow retrograde switch up period for about a good month. It's by the end of July. We'll be completely and totally out of Venus retrograde. And Venus is all very relationship-y, has a lot to do with their values, money. Because I keep feeling like if you're missing somebody or you're thinking of somebody, just reach out to them. And don't sit there, think, and wonder, like, what are they doing? What are they going to think? Are they going to be receptive? Are they home? Doesn't even matter. Don't even worry about them. So since this is coming through, I just want to give you permission to reach out to somebody. Not that you need my permission, but, you know, that's, again, simplify things. Don't sit there and marinate on it. Just do it. All right, I've got the cards here. Let's see what we're going to do for this weekend. So we've got the Queen of Hearts. I was just talking about relationships. So the relationships could be top of mind this weekend in terms of simplifying things. Watermelon. Yes, La Sandia. Yeah, this is going relationship, y'all. Four of Earth, and soulmate. I knew it. Some might say I'm psychic. All right, you guys. Soulmate, Four of Earth, La Sandia, Queen of Hearts. Lots of feminine energy also. It's about nurturing, okay? So this weekend, simplify things by nurturing. Get into your feminine energy. Be creative. It's a really, really great weekend. It's very sweet in terms of relationships. And again, don't make things complicated. If something is frustrating you, just say, look, something's frustrating me. And don't keep it in and harbor and make your partner like think about what it is or how it could be or what they're doing. Don't. You know, if you're missing somebody, reach out to them. I already said that. Make a plan with them. You know, like, just do it. That's actually the implementation tool you should probably step into this weekend with whatever it is, specifically relationships, but just do it. Don't think about it. Don't analyze it. Don't, you know, map everything out. Just do it. Go with what you feel. Go with what you feel. And that is the direction that we're moving in, with feelings, not thinking. Stepping into your head, stepping out of your heart isn't going to help. That's what New Earth is about. That's what is coming up. That's what these next 10 years are going to be about. More understanding, more loving, more compassion, more feeling. And as we know, energy is all about feeling, because our feelings are the energy in motion that we're vibrating. It's the energetic signal that we're putting out. It's our indicator of what's being reflected around us. So if you're noticing your life is complicated and there's just too many little things to do, simplify it. That's it. And that's what we're being called to do. So that's what we're going to do this weekend. All right, guys? That's how you can connect to not only other people, but to yourself. And I'm always saying, stay connected. We humans are wired for connection. We are social beings. Yes, there are times you want to be on your own. And yes, there are some people in particular who do not want to have anything to do with anyone else. Yes, of course. But generally speaking, we're wired for connection, right, you guys? So stay connected. Stay connected to yourself. Stay connected to your family and friends. Stay connected to me. I've got a podcast called The Portal with Terry Huberman. I've got a Patreon community where there's workshops and there's live group readings and exclusive content. You can book a reading with me, or we could do some longer term coaching where you can find your divine nature and get into your intuition and out of all this complication. Get out of it and help you learn how to deal with the uncertainty. Look, we humans don't have to be at the whim of chaos. We really don't. We have more control. We're just not taught that, and we don't know that, right? So let me help guide you into all of this information using your energy, all right? That's how we can stay connected. So I'd love to see more of you. You can check me out at terryhuberman.com, and I'll see ya on the flip side.